Hi, and welcome to chair yoga. Um, I have my lights down at the house. You don't have to do that, so just putting that out there. Also, another thing to think about is make sure your chair does not have arms. Make sure you can sit up nice and tall in that chair. Make sure the area around you is free of clutter. We will be moving around our chair. If you have water nearby, that's great. Feel free to grab some water whenever you need it. Oh, if you decide to go barefoot, that's great. That is your choice. Just make sure that your feet are, again, there's nothing that's going to hurt your foot as we're doing this. I'm wearing socks today. I don't know, I just put them on. But I'm also on carpet. So if you're on tile floor or wood floor, do not wear socks, okay? You either need to be barefoot or with shoes. So just something to think about as we're getting ready. I wanted to start a little early just so we had time to talk about those things. So shoes if you're on tile or wood floor or barefoot, chair with no arms, and if you need water, please be sure to get water whenever you need it. All right, so we are going to get started here in a moment. You can have your lights down low or completely on. It's whatever your choice is. I'm super excited because I have been putting together playlists on my iPod with the company that I use for music, Yes Music. And they have a whole section of free music that I can play during class, which is great, but I was having to create the playlist, which was a bummer because that's a lot of work. And so I opened up my player this morning. Lo and behold, they have all these new playlists for free. So I'm super excited. Thank you, Yes Fitness Music, for doing that because I did not want to have to keep making playlists. It was a pain. Okay, so I'm going to start the music now. And we're going to get started with chair yoga. Okay, so I'm going to encourage you to sit either all the way back with a lifted torso or sit forward in your chair, again, lifted torso. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Expand that rib cage as you inhale. Exhale. Release that air. Keep breathing. You may feel your shoulders rise and fall with every inhale and exhale. In through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. Eyes can be opened or closed here. Just checking in with that breath. Paying attention to our bodies. Honing in on where we may feel tight or sore. Breathe through those places. Getting your bodies ready for movement and stretch. On your next exhale, drop your chin to your chest and allow your head to roll from shoulder to shoulder. Let your breath be your guide. Just continuing that breath. From here, I'm going to invite you to take your head over to one side. It doesn't matter which. Take the opposite arm and let it walk away from your body. Your ear is pointed down towards your shoulder, but not touching. Let those fingers just kind of move and wiggle and walk out. And now look down over your shoulder and bring that arm to your lower back, the arm that was walking out. We're looking down over the opposite shoulder, just stretching through that neck and shoulder. Breathing deep, don't hold your breath here. If it's too much to have that arm all the way back, just lower it down to the seat. On your next exhale, bring it center and over to the other side. Walk out the opposite arm. Inhale, exhale, look down over your shoulder, bringing that arm to your lower back. Continue that breath. On your next exhale, bring it center, hands to the lap. Continue to move your head from shoulder to shoulder, rolling. Inhale in the lift, exhale in the lower. Taking your time. From here, we're going to bring it center. Bring your head to neutral or a neutral alignment. Inhale. Exhale as you gently gaze out towards where the ceiling and the wall meet. Exhale as you drop your chin to your chest. Inhale as your gaze lifts. Exhale as you lower. Remember, when we're lifting, we're just gently lifting. We're not looking straight up to the sky. Also, you're leading with the crown of your head. So as you lift, lift through the crown of your head as though you're giving yourself some height. And then as you go along, you'll find that you're able to more comfortably look up a little higher. So maybe your gaze is able to go closer to the ceiling. We don't want any pinching in the neck. So that's why we say to lift with the crown of the head. And now come back to neutral. Readjust where needed. Inhale, exhale, slowly take your gaze to one side. Notice we're not dropping our chin here. Inhale, exhale as you slowly take it to the other side. Breathing through the movement. This is so important, especially for drivers, to continue moving through the neck. We want to always be able to check our blind spots, to be able to not get frozen in that neck and shoulder region as much as possible, right? I know those shoulders like to get frozen. Make this your last one. And come back to center. Awesome. Let's take a nice deep breath up. Exhale, twist to one side. So, torso is lifted, chin is off of the chest. Our gaze is to the side. And we're just comfortably resting our hand on our lap and the other hand in the chair. Breathing deep through that twist. Feel your ribs expand in all directions. Front, side, and back. On your next exhale, come back to the center, hands to the lap. Nice deep breath up. Exhale, twist to the other side now. Again, torso is lifted, chin is off the chest. Breathing deep. We're not holding on to the leg, we just have our hand gently resting on the lap. On your next exhale, come back to the center. Open those arms up wide, palms are up to the sky, thumbs are to the back. Inhale, exhale, bring your right elbow into your left elbow crease. Now, if you cannot go all the way here, that is fine, right? Listen to your body. You can drop the outside hand, that left hand, and just bring it to the outside of that right arm. All right, or you can go full on eagle, half eagle, and bring your palms to palm. Take a nice inhale up. Exhale, hinge forward, pulling your elbows down. Inhale as you lift. And just feel your way here, moving through that stretch. So you can lift up and down, half circles, listen to your body. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Listen to your body. So important. Keep going. I'm gonna make a minor adjustment to my music. For those of you who have worked out with me before in the studio, you know that for some reason, my player likes to get louder and louder and louder as we work out. So I'm constantly having to adjust it. Breathing, breathing. And bring it in. Open those arms nice and slow. Palms are up, thumbs are to the back. Shoulders are down. Now we're going to switch left elbow into the right elbow crease. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Inhale as you lift. And just move around here. Again, you can go up and down, little half circles. The goal is to exhale as you're down. Inhale as you lift. Open up, palms are up, thumbs are to the back. From here, bring your arms to the back of your chair. Again, we're lifted tall in our seat. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward. So you have two options here. You can continue to hold on to that chair. Or if you want to go a little deeper, you can interlace your fingers. You could also hook your thumbs, make a little butterfly there. All right. Exhale as you hinge forward. Inhale as you lift. And again, feel free to move around in this, okay? So there's never really any locking into place, right, in yoga. There's a lot of free movement. We may hold a pose here or there, but even in a held pose, typically, you know, those joints are soft and we're never locked out. Constantly breathing. So if you're holding on to that chair, you know, same thing. Just let one arm walk up and the other arm walk down. Watch that head. Try not to let it drop. I just did, and I caught myself. Your gaze can go out to the side if you like. Lift those arms up, palms up. Exhale, palms down, sweep forward. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, palms down, hinge forward. Inhale, palms up. Exhale. Hands to the lap. Now we're breathing. All right, so hands are to the lap. We're going to do a few circles, not too many. Inhale first, exhale as you circle around. So we're working from head to toe here. So we're halfway through working head to toe, circling. Giving that lower back some love, some release. Exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you lift. Reverse your circle. Again, inhale on the lift, exhale on the lower. Let's go one more. Nice. Lift up tall. Readjust where needed. We're going to stay there. I'm going to scooch my chair back a little so you can see. We're going to extend our right leg to the sky, sitting up tall in our chair. Inhale, exhale as we hinge forward through that stretch, feeling the hamstring right there, that big, massive muscle group. All right, inhale as you lift, exhale as you lower again. Stretching through the back of that leg. You may get some calf stretching also. Your opposite leg is stacked to where your knee is stacked over the ankle, or your ankle can be out a little further. You just don't want your ankle under you, way under your opposite hamstring. We don't want to put any additional force on that knee. We don't want to hyper flex it. And so with this, maybe you started out being able to just go to the knee. And as you go along, maybe you're able to get a little deeper and get to, I don't know, your shin, your ankle, your toe. This is your own personal stretch. So take your time. Notice also, I'm not letting my head drop down to my chest, my chin to chest. I'm keeping that head in alignment with the spine. So from here, bring it in, give it a little shake out if you like. We're going to switch to that other leg. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward. So again, we may only start out going a fourth to half of the way down, but then as you go, you're able to get a little deeper. The goal is to make sure that toe is up to the sky as best you can. If you're joining me Facebook Live, I have a handful of folks, and someone affiliate dropped me a message. I can't read it right now, but I will. If you're joining us later on YouTube, feel free to drop a comment in the comment box letting me know how you liked it, or if there's something else you would like to see. Yeah. A couple more here. And lift. Shake it out. So we're not done yet. We're going to go back to that first leg. and the right leg if that's the one you did first. And you can either cross at the ankle with your knee out to the side, or you can bring that leg all the way up and cross it over. So if your knee is way up here and that's where it wants to be, let it be there, okay? If you're able to get it down without fighting it, then go for it. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward. So I'm not putting any pressure on this leg. I'm just letting it naturally rest. Inhale on the lift, exhale on the lower. Pay attention to where you're feeling it. Breathe through those tight places. And lift. Let's go ahead and slowly release that leg. Shake it out. Excellent. So let's do the other side now. Remember, you can either cross at the ankle or right over top. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, exhale as you hinge forward. Again, keeping that chin off the chest. Breathing deep into those tight places. Letting go. Again, trying not to put any additional pressure on that leg. We're just gently folding into it. Good job. Lift up, release that leg. Give it a little shake out if you like. Feel free to roll those shoulders. Maybe roll them the other way. We're going to get ready to stand up here in a moment. But first, I'm going to invite you to alternate lifting one heel and then the other. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Whew, I got a pop in there. All right, is anybody else snap, crackling, and popping with me? So now double lift. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So now lift one leg, lower, lift one leg, lower. A gentle march, okay? Breathe. Just getting that blood pumping, flowing. Nice. Let's take our right leg and extend it now. Point and flex. Point and flex. So I really love doing ankle and footwork. So important. We lock our feet away in shoes all day. They don't get to be free. Yoga is a safe place for them. Circle. Yeah. Reverse that circle. Bring it down, extend that left. Here we go, point and flex. Point and flex. Although I'm sure a lot of y'all have been a little more barefoot than usual lately. I hope so anyway. We're not going out and about as much. Here we go, circle. And we tend to be homebodies. The shoes come off a little bit more. Reverse your circle. If you have diabetes and you need to protect your feet, but you still want to feel a little bit more barefoot, they make those really awesome socks with the little padding on the bottom. Those are great. Bring that foot down. You want your legs about hip width apart. Hands on the lap, and let's go ahead and press up. All right. So we're standing in mountain pose for a moment, and your chair's nearby. And so go ahead, if you need that reference, to let the backs of your legs touch the front of the chair. If you want to challenge yourself, go ahead and step away from that chair. A deeper challenge would be to bring those legs together, feet side by side. Knees are soft. And I encourage you to just close your eyes. So again, if your balance is not great and you don't feel comfortable with closing your eyes, let your legs touch the chair. That definitely helps to have that tactile feel, right? And then if you're still feeling very unbalanced, go ahead and take one step a little wider, all right? And that's going to widen your base of support. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing. Feel your chest expand with every inhale. Every exhale, release. Feel as though you're inflating a balloon with every inhale. And with every exhale, letting go. And release. Let's take a nice deep breath up. Exhale, arms out to the side. Inhale, lift those arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So we're gonna do that very thing, but with the chair. So I'm gonna turn it sideways. I invite you to do the same. You do not have to do this with the chair. So this is forward fold with some salutations. So if you wanna do it without the chair, you're just gonna go down to your feet. So if you don't wanna go that far, use the chair. All right, so here we go. Taking a nice deep breath up. Exhale, forward fold, bringing your forearms to the chair. Head is down. Give it a little shake. Inhale up halfway. So that means lengthened arms. If you're away from the chair, you're here. Okay, it's the same concept. Here we go. Come back down into that forward fold. Forearms to the chair. Inhale, swan dive those arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Okay, inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway, lengthen through the back, arms and legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, swan dive up those arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, swan dive up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Here we go. Inhale up. It's gonna get fun here. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, press as you press your right leg back. Bring that foot down, arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press up and lengthen that left leg. Bring that foot in, both arms come up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale up, forward fold. Halfway up. Exhale down. Inhale up, lengthen that right leg now. Can you lengthen that left arm? What does that look like away from the chair? Woo. Bring it in. Arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale, extend that left leg. Extend that right arm. Bring it in. Both arms come up. Exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up. Nice. So from here, we're going to turn our chair back to the front. And if you're standing near a wall like I am, make sure that there's enough space behind you. We're going to go into our down dog. Inhale, exhale as you walk back into that down dog. So we are lengthening through the arms, legs, and back. I'm going to show you a side view. Okay, so lengthened head to tailbone. Head is in between those arms. All right. Feel free to move those hips, all right? Again, we don't lock out in yoga. We move and breathe. On your next exhale, walk up, bringing your abdomen to the chair. Elbows are hugging the side. Inhale. Exhale as you lift that gaze out. Inhale, exhale as you walk back into your down dog. Letting those hips press back. Breathe deep. Walk it up. Elbows back. lifted chest. Walk it back. Continue that breath. And again, walk it up. Elbows by the side. Inhale, exhale, lift that gaze. Exhale as you come back to center. Excellent job. We're going to do some warrior poses. So you can keep your chair here if you would like it, or you can move it out of the way. So you want those legs shoulder width apart, a little greater even. That way you have plenty of room to move in and out of those positions. Okay, so from here, we're just gonna rock side to side. All right. Gentle rock, letting those knees get some movement. So I still have my chair nearby, and again, if you wanted to move yours out of the way, just keep it nearby, just in case. So we're going to take our right toe and point it to the right. Our hips are still forward. Your left toe is still pointed forward. And I'm going to invite you to take this right knee and go into a little lunge and lift. Little lunge and lift. So when you lift, don't lock it out. You notice that there's still a little bend there in that knee. All right. Also, don't let your knee go past your big toe. Okay. We want to keep that nice alignment, a 90-degree angle. Arms are extended out. Breathing. Now hold that pose, so that warrior two pose. And let's go down to that bent knee, extending and reaching that left arm. So notice arm is in alignment with that ear. It's lengthened. Now if you cannot extend it all the way here, you can always bring your arm here as an option. All right, I know sometimes that shoulder does not allow this movement. We're gonna lift and switch those arms. Notice the legs don't move here. It's a upper body movement. So if the arm doesn't like being here, you can come to that hip, or you can even keep that out extended like we did in Warrior Two. Listen to that shoulder. Open back up into that Warrior Two. Lengthen now that right leg. So notice it's not locked. I still have some movement to it. Reach out and down for triangle. Do not put any pressure on that knee joint, okay? We don't want our hand on our knee. It can be above or below. Left arm is extended if you can. If not, bring it back to that hip. Before you come out of that triangle pose, bend and lift. Both toes come forward. And let's rock it out. Good job. Just kind of rocking side to side. Good deal. So we're going to do the other side. Get excited. Here we go. Turning now that left toe to the left. Right toes pointed forward. Arms are extended. Now just give it a little bend and lift. Don't lock it out, all right? Keeping that knee soft. Also, don't lose your big toe. So we're only going that far. Stacking right over the ankle. And breathing. Now let's hold into that warrior two. Shoulders are down. Let's go into that side angle stretch. So that right arm is lengthened and extended. Left hand arm is just hanging out on that leg, or you can bring it in. If you wanted to challenge yourself, forgot to tell you on the other side. Here you go. Extend it all the way out. Reverse warrior right here. Let those shoulders relax. Lift, lengthen now for that triangle. Reach out and down. Again, don't put any pressure on that knee joint. Just above or below the knee is where you want to be. That right arm is extended. We're breathing. Before you come out of that triangle, bend and lift. Point those toes forward. And just give it a little rock side to side. Maybe even roll those shoulders a little bit. And start to walk your feet in. Excellent. Take a nice deep breath up. Exhale out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to bring our chair back to its original spot. We're going to have a seat. If you have water, now's a great time to drink it. All right. I have mine nearby. All right. So again, we're sitting back in our chairs, sitting up nice and tall. If you wanted to get all the way down on the floor, you could sit cross-legged on the floor. And just check in with that breath. We're getting close to the end here. On your next exhale, bring your arms down to your legs. Inhale, exhale as you round your spine for cat. Inhale as you lift for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale for cow. Feel free to shake your head out. Inhale on the lift. Exhale on the pulling up for cat. And come back to neutral. Legs are about hip width apart here. And drop your right shoulder to your left side. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you switch. Bring it back to center, hands to thighs, hinge up. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the center. And now I'm going to invite you to sit all the way back in your chair. Now, if you are on the floor and you would like to lay completely out, now is the opportunity to do that. And I'm going to invite you to close your eyes here. We're going to work on squeezing and releasing our muscles. So you don't need to be able to see me to do this, just listen. Arms are down by your side. We're sitting tall in the chair or laying down, lengthened on the mat. Inhale, squeeze all of your muscles. Exhale, release. So from your toes to your nose, inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Squeeze and release. Feel free to let those shoulders lift up as you squeeze. Here we go. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Feel those glutes get tight. Every muscle, even your face, squeeze tight. And release. Good job. Feel free to give those toes and fingers a little wiggle. From here, I'm going to invite you to get nice and comfy in your seat. From here, if you'd like to now drop your chin to your chest, feel free to do so. Or maybe just let it rest. Maybe not all the way down, but just rest it. You could also get super comfortable and let your head rest on the back of the chair. I don't always recommend this, especially if your chair is not supportive enough. So just listen to your body and what works best for you. I'm going to come back up and just allow my head to rest. Hands are either rested on your lap or down by your side. And again, I invite you to close your eyes and just tune out the world around you. Breathe deep. Take this time to maybe pray. It is Holy Week. We've got a couple different things going on, Passover and Easter. So if you'd like to take this time to pray, go for it. You can also take this time to just reflect, be thankful, be mindful of what we're able to do. I know during this time of COVID, we've been told you can't. You can't do this, you can't do that. And it becomes very frustrating, and we are such a free society, and we do not like being told no and that we can't. I get it, I'm with you. There's so many things we can still do. We can gather together on social media and do chair yoga together or other exercises. So just take this time. Breathe deep. And just let go of any tension or anxiety you may be experiencing. Allow the muscles in your face to rest and let go and relax. Allow your shoulders to rest. Allow your chest to relax, feel heavy, rested, as well as your back and your glutes. Legs are heavy and rested. Continue to feel your chest rise and fall with every inhale and exhale. I'm going to invite you to slowly open those eyes. Bring your hands to your lap and sit up tall in your chair. If you're laying on the floor, you can gently roll over onto your side and rest there for a moment. And I'm going to invite you, if you're on your chair, to just slowly come forward in your seat. And if you're on the mat, you can slowly press up into a seated position. Bring both arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me today for chair yoga. Here in just a few moments, I'm going to start Silver Sneakers, which is also in the chair. So please stick around and join me for that. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.